The Tanzanian second-hand clothing sector is very big. Most of the people with the medium income, they depend a lot on the second-hand garments because they are considered to be cheaper compared to new garments. The estimate which was done in 2017 was around 540 million pieces of garments being imported within the country. But 2017 is quite far if you consider it now, and the issue of fast fashion, where there is a lot of clothing that have been worn very fast and been discarded very fast in the developed world, that number will have increased a lot. My name is Dr. Pendo Bigambo. I work as a lecturer and researcher at the University of Dar es Salaam, Department of Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. When I started my studies in textile technology, I wasn't really sure of what I'll be dealing with. So when I started to realize different aspects of the textile industry, I realized that the textile industry is one of the very important sectors in the world. That there is no way the world will, the textile industry will have to flourish no matter what. But then I looked at the environmental issues that are being caused by this sector, from the fiber production stage up to the final stage of the garment that has been produced. And I realized that the environmental effects are very huge. Because when these garments are imported, when someone buys this garment, they will wear them after some time, and then once they're done with them, they will still dispose them. Now, the method of disposing this second-hand clothing is usually not very environmental friendly. Like, you will visit some people at their homes and you'll find them burning their dirty, and within those dirty, they will also contain some clothing. When you're burning clothing that are made from cotton or polyester or any other synthetic fibers, you emit gases which are not good for the environment, the greenhouse gases. But at the same time, some people dispose the used clothing into the solid waste systems, and particularly in Dar es Salaam, these disposed solid waste, they normally end up in dump sites at Pugu Kinyamwezi. And as soon as those garments reach there, when you have those that are made of cotton materials, they will decompose, again emitting gases which are not good for the environment. But at the same time, if you have the synthetic made materials, they will not decompose. So you end up having large piles of material that have been disposed on those landfills. So for our case, we are trying to reduce the amount of waste that is discarded through landfill or incineration by reusing the material through the electrospinning technique. So basically, the process itself, the method itself involves a number of processes. We collect the waste materials, we purify them to remove the crosslinks and the currents, and then once we have done that, usually what we have are large pieces of fabrics. So we chop them down, we disintegrate the fabrics into fibrous materials. Once we have those fibrous material, we mix them with a solvent. And for our case, we are using a greener solvent. We are using ionic liquid to dissolve the materials. And once we have dissolved the material, we get the solution, which we spin it by using the electrospinning technique. The product that we get out of the process, fibrous material. So we have a collection of fibers that are bundled together. And with our project, we intend to characterize the material and find out various areas that we can use the recycled material. My wish is for Tanzania to be cotton waste free. But not only Tanzania. want the whole world to be cotton waste free.